Oh,
Hey,
hey,
welcome back.
Vape Nation. But you can't vape anymore.
Says who?
Says your mom.
She didn't say that. My mom knows a vape. Gosh, she endorses it.
She's part of the Vape Nation. No, I do not copy.
There are 6 people trapped inside.
Oh, you're
Dodge and weave, boys. Dodge and
doing
weave.
some crazy strats. Is the final level? They just summon a fire-breathing dragon. You have to stop his rampage. That'd actually be a good ending.
Good ending would be finding that pyromancer, going up to him and just freaking shooting him.
Shooting in the face with your water.
It's just with a gun.
It's a water gun. No, just use your hose.
Hose as in HOSE, or hose as in HOS as in a group of women?
The first one. The tool you're using right now to supply water.
Just kick the fire out.
Stomp on it. Show who's boss.
So, I went on a grass fire behind somebody's house before and it got, like, out of control.
Yeah.
And, like, we thought it was at first it came out as a grass fire, and then we thought a house was on fire because there was a lot of black smoke, and it turns out it was just, burning tires. And, my chief showed up, and, we were using the fire hose, and he was tackling another spot, and he legit just took somebody's water, like, garden water hose. It was just using it.
I mean, if it works.
And then he was also stomping the fire out.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Do you have a water shotguns?
No.
Do you wish you had water shotguns?
Hell yeah. They do exist, but we don't have the money to make to buy.
Yeah, you're like a volunteer one, right?
I guess.
Volunteer department.
Yeah.
I guess they save that for like the fancy teams.
No, even like real departments, like I think they're really expensive. You carry a canister of water on your back, so I don't think it's something you can use in like a building per se. But
So it's to fight against the fire demons.
yeah, and it uses compressed air.
When they get out of hand, you just squirt them.
I need
Retreat.
Isn't this the person I died on?
I don't remember. Maybe. I'll have to look at the room again.
No.
No.
This was the ungrateful bastard. They're all ungrateful.
Yes, I'm saved.
He was more grateful that time. And the red spots where like the intense fire is.
On the...
Well, those are doors, I guess.
Yeah, those are locked doors.
This is the person, I think.
Yeah, it was. How did she die last time? She has full health now.
You should have. Oh, I thought... You see how it says people rescued? I thought it said people resurrected.
Jesus.
Pulled some necromancers.
This thing.
Doesn't seem like it did a lot.
Oh, I guess you don't use a canister, so I guess in theory you could take it inside of the building. Oh yeah, because he has the little air bottle on the side. That's probably like a 20-minute air bottle. Dude, that is hype.
So they wait for it to fill up with water, and then basically release it, it pops.
Yeah.
And the water smothers the fire.
16 meters. How far that is.
I only speak freedom.
Same.
I only speak in the countries that won World War I and World War II.
Oh my god. So you speak Russian? I like how in the video it said...
In the first one, they weren't really present for it.
We weren't very present for any of them.
We were
present for the ass end of them.
Hey, we were there for both of them. Russia wasn't. Russia was kind of having a civil war.
I thought they were present for both. I thought Russia was on the bad guy side in World War One.
No, they were busy having a civil war. They were making a communist dictatorship.
Do you know Stalin was not his real name?
Yeah, he took that name to sound cool.
Know what it means?
Hip with the kids.
Know what it means in Russian?
What does it mean?
Man of Steel.
That makes sense.
I bet Superman's rolling in his grave.
Superman.
Oh, mini boss.
Oh, you fight a demon.
Oh shit, it's sentient. It's moving around.
I swear this is some sorcery. This is why we should burn the witches. In Soviet Russia, a witch burned you.
In Soviet Russia, fire puts you out.
You're almost there, but you died.
Ow! Ow! Pain is an illusion.
Pain. Cool. What is it good for? No.
I'm good.
I'm pretty Gucci right here, actually. Go help her. You know, boss, I would, but I got these new Nikes.
Yo, I got these new Yeezys and they're looking pretty fresh, and I don't want to get them like all sooty.
They're like $200. I just got them, you know.
You want to know what a complete set of bunker gear costs, which is what they wear?
Probably a couple thousand.
Like, probably around 5,000.
I was gonna guess like 2.
Oh, for the pants and the jackets, like 2,000, but like the rest of the gear stuff, it's probably around like 3,000 or 4,000, if anything. But still, that's pretty expensive.
I'm still always surprised when I ask the captains how much they think a boat is that like we're next to. They always say ridiculously high numbers.
You're surprised, like you think they're not getting it right?
No, I just think it's wild how much boats are.
They're really expensive.
Because I use car as kind of like a benchmarker,
reference?
and that doesn't work. Like a boat the size of an SUV is like 10,000.
New or used?
New.
BAM! Fire department, put your hands up!
This is a sting! You're getting DDoSed! You know how people can SWAT each other? What if you swatted someone to save their life?
Like they're being held hostage.
Yeah, you swatted them.
You s-
I guess instead of swatting them, you can just straight up tell them that, hey, there's some danger in the house. Come and help. Do not insert her, blah blah, safety.
Don't tell me what to do.
Live by my own rules.
Basically,
I am the law.
I am fireman.
I'm Judge Dredd. I am the law.
I am fireman, putting all the fires that I can.
What's the original? I am Iron Man.
Something, something.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what the something is.
I have to crawl in heat. What? I have to crawl in heating ducts?
You have to do it blindfolded. You gotta show him who's boss.
That's basically what it is. Who's the OG firefighter? Who's the OG firefighter?
I assume the fire chief.
Fair point. Fire chiefs don't really fight fires anymore. Or anyways.
Yeah, but they're the OG.
They were a firefighter at one point.
Is that a requirement?
What? Yeah, yeah. You have to have experience.
One of my friend's dad was a fire chief.
Was or is?
I think was. I think he retired.
Where?
In Lake Cove. He used to go around and give talks about fire safety to schools.
What was his name?
Well, last name Bennar.
Don't know.
He's a heavier set guy.
Most fire chiefs are.
Yeah.
Unless you're my fire chief, and then you're in the Army and Marines, and
So
you're like
ripped.
and you got. He's not ripped, but he's pretty muscular, and his wife is kind of hot. Not gonna lie. Oh, that's very nice of them to just disappear.
I was watching this comedy skit on iFunny. Sometimes they like post clips of skits. The one was, you know what I love about Tinder? All those lies they tell you on websites. Oh, there's hot single ladies in your area. Thanks to Tinder, I know there's none.
How the hell am I supposed to get up there?
Magic.
Oh. Wait, what did you say?
Did you not hear me?
Oh yeah, I heard you.
Yeah, that's what I said. How did they figure that out? Have you ever climbed through an air duct
I will when I go to Fire Academy.
to fight a fire?
It's called confined space.
Is that just to make sure you're not claustrophobic?
No, it's because it's something that might actually happen. You know what? You have plenty of life and gonna get extinguish points. Because in real life, whenever you go on a structure fire, you get paid by the amount of flames you put out. Seems accurate.
There's like firefighter's about to put out the last fire. Guy stops and wait. It's my son's birthday tomorrow. Can I like have this fire again?
Go ahead, bud. You know.
You know, this is my present to you. It's like, thanks, man.
It's like, no, I need this to pay for my vacation. And the victim is like, can you guys stop arguing? I'm dying over here.
I'm literally
Like,
suffocating.
there's a thing called smoke inhalation, and I think I have it, and I'm about to die.
F the police.
Whoa!
Coming straight from the underground.
A young brother has it hard because he's brown.
Because he's from African American descent. In a
I hate you.
traditionally white nation.
White nation.
White nation.
You mean a Native American nation?
you call Germany the land of the squirrels?
Why?
No, I said, do you call Germany the land of the squirrels?
No, why would you call them that?
But the squirrels were there first.
My fucking god.
Call it Germany the land of the Germans because they conquered it. Not to imply that Native Americans and squirrels are on equal footing.
I just saved a dude who wasn't even on the map.
We found out the exact number of people trapped inside. There are 3 people trapped inside.
Crawling through this air vent reminds me of Legend of Zelda, whatchamacallit?
Breath of the Wild.
Wind Waker.
Wind Waker.
You can crawl through vents and stuff. There you go.
Ooh,
Hey-oh.
I'm a wizard.
Call me Glassbreaker.
They call me Glassbreaker. In one of my favorite books of all time, the main character's nickname is Breaker.
Oh, man.
Oh, you're dead. Oh, you're alive.
You know, in real life, that backdraft is hot enough to, like, melt your clothes.
You
your
just die.
firefighter gear.
Is that why when you go in anywhere, you're super careful?
What?
Is that why when you first open a door or anything, you're super careful?
Yeah.
Because it looks like the building is basically shooting a fireball at you.
Basically. Whenever it's yellow smoke, it's either going to be a backdraft or it's a meth lab or there's burning chemicals.
Or both.
Or all 3. There's a lot of meth labs in my area, not gonna lie.
Do they advertise that on websites?
Yeah,
Meet
they're like,
local meth labs in your area.
oh my god.
That would stop all these people on Tinder saying they're looking for a plug.
There's a difference between a plug and a freaking meth dealer.
What's the difference?
I guess a plug could be a meth dealer.
Would you be considered a plug? Or were you considered a plug?
No. I never slanged the dope.
You just knew someone that was a plug?
That's how it goes. I mean, I would connect people with them, but
So you're the plug?
I'm the middleman.
Middleman? But you don't take any profit.
Sometimes they would cut me a deal and give me extra.
They're like, hey, since you brought in new business.
Or if it's like, if they give me more than the person, like, give me more weed than the person gave me money, or if they didn't know that much about it, I'd be like, just gonna skim some off the top, they don't need to know about it.
They give you the skim off the top.
What?
So who gets the skim off the top?
Me, because I which means I'll just take some.
Because they don't know together.
Am I really limping?
Yeah. I feel like if you were a limping firefighter, you would leave.
What?
So I feel like if you were hurt enough that you were limping as a firefighter, you would leave.
We found out the exact number of people trapped inside.
That's the third or fourth time he said that.
Trapped inside.
Just wait for the fire to melt the lock.
In reality, the freaking
They have the jaws, don't they?
Jaw of Life is a brand name. We call them spreaders.
Spreaders.
It's essentially the same thing.
I've only heard of them ever called jaws.
Because you've only heard about them in movies, TV shows, right?
In my work, we've used them before.
For what?
To cut things?
They're not really used for cutting. What you're thinking of is cutters. Oh, are they like scissor kind of deals?
Yeah.
Or are they like hooks, like that?
They're like scissor cutters.
Are they hydraulic?
No.
They're not.
They're man-powered.
Oh, that's not the same
The
thing.
power of Grayskull.
Not the same thing, bud.
I use some on my garden. I just snipped that.
Oh my! Shut up. I hate you so much. Jaws of Life are supposed to be hydraulic, dude.
I use plier cutters. That's like the same thing.
Do you want to get smacked? Hey, Christian.
Yes.
What did the 5 fingers hit to the face?
No comment.
Smack! You're supposed to say ow. There you go.
Start crying.
You better shut your lip before you get some more. Shut up!
Your parents are gonna come in. What's happening?
Ah!
Is this based on true events?
Have you ever had a roof fall on you?
No.
I have. This shit sucks.
I assume.
It wasn't a lot. It was just some plaster or like drywall or something, but still.
During mission trip last year, one of my friends had to work on a roof.
Oh yeah, and he fell through it, right?
Yeah.
And the homeowner tried to sue you guys.
Yeah. And so Miss Doreen, who is, you know, probably the nicest person I know.
Is Miss Doreen like more heavy set lady?
Yeah.
And she walks with a limp?
Yeah.
She owns the Y, dude.
Yeah, she does.
She's freaking cool.
Yeah.
I've known her since I was a kid.
Yeah, she runs our church group.
Jam door.
She also owns that sandwich place, I think.
Damn sandwiches? Oh no, Black Megs.
Yeah, Black Max.
Yes, she's really nice. She's a really sweet lady.
Yeah. She's one of the sweetest people you ever meet. So she had to sit him down. Look, we're doing this for free.
Dude, have you ever seen her get mad?
Oh yes.
It's scary.
When I was so I generally, I'm just not a big like churchgoer person.
Heathen.
I just go whenever I feel like going.
Same.
Generally with my friend Mike. And so sometimes, one time after a long hiatus, I decided this to show up, right? Because one of my other friends goes there often. I call him Little Nelson. Or Half Nelson. I call him Half Nelson.
Ha ha! That kind of Nelson? From The Simpsons?
I don't watch The Simpsons.
You degenerate. Anyways.
We call him Half Nelson because his dad is Full Nelson.
Oh, is he a junior? Like Nelson Jr.?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways.
But I showed up and it was me, who was I already graduated. I think, where I was a senior.
So it was like
No, I already graduated.
It was like a less
It was
than a
during
year
the
ago.
summer before I left off.
Oh, so it was a year ago.
Yeah.
I forgot. It's been a year since we
And-
graduated.
And Half Nelson, I think now is a junior. And everyone else was a freshman or pre-high school. They were like junior high.
Yeah.
They would not shut up. She kept trying to give this lesson for a good half hour, 45 minutes. And they would just not let her speak.
Honestly, that's when I'd be like, y'all need to shut
And then she
fuck
said,
up.
you know what? Fine, we're not doing anything today.
That's not really her getting mad.
She was... Oh, I've seen her really get mad. We were staying at a church for our mission trip. And so we stay the week, right?
Yeah.
Well, like the day or two before, they give her a call. They're like, okay. The day the last day you're kind of supposed to leave, a wedding's happening. So you gotta leave really early.
That's kind of fucked
And
up.
she's like, what?
Wait, you heard this going on?
No, she talked about it with us. She was so upset. And so she said she panicked for a while because she didn't know what we were going to do. Because they had this whole event thing planned out for that day happening at the church. But they weren't allowed to be at the church anymore.
That's really fucked up, dude.
And so what they ended up doing was they took us to basically this big indoor like water park.
What was it called?
I don't remember. It was in New Mexico. This big water park. She bought basketballs because there was a gym in there, and we hanged out. We hanged out there for a couple hours, and
I'm
then
trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go.
And then she's like, well, I don't know what we're going to do for the rest of the time. And luckily so they put us working on stuff in the newspaper. And someone gave her a call and said, hey, if you guys need me and my husband own a movie theater, and we would be willing to open it up for you guys for free.
Litty titty, dude.
We would get you free popcorn and a free small drink. And they played a movie. And that's what we did.
What movie was it?
Oh, it was like a Disney movie. It was
Oh.
It was like a movie you've never heard of. It was like
Some really obscure
like
stuff.
something awful worst something day ever. It was like the worst super bad terrible day ever.
Where the hell am I supposed to go, dude?
And basically the plot of the movie is this younger kid, like, everyone ignores him, and he has a really bad day while everyone else is having a really good day. And so he wishes that everyone else could have a day as bad as he did.
That's really selfish.
And so, like, his dad gets fired, his older sister gets, like, cheated on with her boyfriend,
Oh my god.
who's like a jock. He gets dumped. His older brother, his girlfriend breaks up with him because she's into another guy that's on like the football team. And yeah. And then so they spend like near the end of the day, they kind of try to make it work. Where like the father gets a new job, and like the older kids find new people to date. And everything.
You mean like real life?
Yeah, except it happens in like a day.
Oh. So unlike real life.
Or like a day or two. Maybe your real life, Sean. No, that was not a fuck you to you, that was a fuck you to me.
Oh. Thought you were saying I move on too quickly.
No. I'm saying you get the luxury of having someone to move on to.
Not really.
She's got to blast it open with water.
Surely there has to be a crack in the wall that I'm missing.
Who's that door?
I've already been through there.
Oh.
Oh, I'm dumb. I got a key card.
It's for this door?
It's for the door on the right, I believe.
Watch out! And then Diablo appears.
Oh,
on fire.
Angel Flare. Come on. Oh! Oh my god!
What is this?
Their t-shirt's on fire, dude!
And they're flying.
Ah! They're sentient!
Sean, you can be honest with me, level with me. How many times have shirts set themselves on fire and flew around you?
And, like, homed on me?
Yeah.
Too many times to count, bud.
How often
Too
does
many-
that happen in the field as a firefighter?
Too many times to count.
Too many
Like, every day? Dude, honestly, it's an everyday thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Do they train you to deal with them?
They just say spray 'em with the water hose.
Spray and pray?
Spray and pray, boys. Spray and pray.
I used to think spray and pray meant you sprayed them and then you like prayed upon them.
Oh my god.
Not spray and then hope that something hits them.
I know there's flying t-shirts going towards me.
Are you okay? He's being attacked by magic t-shirts. You know what this reminds me of?
What?
There's a Harry Potter video game for the PlayStation 2. It was for either the first or second movie.
Fuck.
And one of the bosses you fight is the monster book. Have you beaten this one before?
I've made it well past this, dude.
Okay. This one says giving you trouble.
Wait. So I need to use that the shotgun blast for the boss.
Oh, I thought you were gonna blow her with your...
Now that I know what to do, so I need to go through an air vent, but that air vent is... I need to kill that fire monster. The angel flare.
The Phoenix.
The freaking t-shirt monster.
The t-shirt Phoenix. Well, you're dead. Is the final level going to be you scaling a 9/11 building?
Too soon, dude.
It is not too soon. It is a legit... That'd be a legitimate level.
I don't care. I don't know. I haven't beaten the game.
It would make logical sense. Because I heard as a firefighter, 9/11 was rough.
243 firefighters died or something.
Yeah.
That is a lot of people.
Isn't most of them, they didn't die on the job, they died from like lung cancer later?
I think 243 died on that day.
And then like 1,000 or 2 died after because of like
a lot of
lung
people
cancer.
died because of the like have you seen the videos where it's like the whole city's covered in white fine powder? Police, open up! This is a fire raid.
Turn over all your fire to me!
I showed you I think I showed you in high school the doing desert video.
Oh yeah, the drug.
The people in the desert just getting dehydrated and the cops come out and they're like, bag up the evidence, and they took like a Ziploc bag and like picked up a handful of like sand and just put it in the bag.
Have you heard
They're all dried out.
Have you heard of a YouTube channel like Fun House? Full House?
Full House is a TV show, bud.
I'm thinking of a YouTube group. They're under Rooster Teeth.
I never really watched Rooster Teeth.
I don't watch Rooster Teeth, but I watch them. But so they have a series running where they spin a wheel or they get a random disc, and the disc has a whole bunch of games on it and they play them. Or they spin a wheel, and whatever the wheel lands on, they buy that game and they play it.
That's what we should do for the pirated games.
And it's like every game on Steam, and they buy it and play it.
Nice.
But what they do while they're waiting for it to download is they go to Rule 34.
Oh God.
They blur everything. But it's just really funny to have them talk about. Like, they looked up Tom Hanks one time.
Oh my God. Now I gotta know what Tom Hanks Rule 34 looks like.
It was like hand drawings of like him making out with other people.
Is it him, hand drawings of him making out with the volleyball from Castaway Wilson?
There was actually, of course I didn't show all of it because it was blurred, but
Was he fucking it?
they described it as he got a second volleyball and was giving it breasts.
Oh my God. No, I'm not okay. T-shirts are attacking me.
I'm literally fighting a demon.
I'm fighting an angel flare, which I don't even think that's a real thing, but it's freaking pyromancer.
I think I might have taken too many. I think the gas is getting to my head from all the fumes. And
Too bad you're breathing bubble oxygen or air. It's not oxygen. Oxygen is a medication.
Oxygen is bad for you unless you need it.
Go up, right here.
You know, with all the all the whatchamacallit. Oh, Mama's making dinner.
All the different gases.
In air, like, how did they know that oxygen is the one we needed? You know?
Well, they put you in a room, and they flood you with one element at a time. See which one you can live off of.
Fucking shitting me. I went through the wrong one.
Rip.
420!
420 blazing.
Blaze in a raging inferno.
Episode 1, 420 blazing.
Found the name of the episode.
What? Episode 1, 420 blaze it.
Episode 2, 420 blaze it.
Episode 1 is pain is an illusion. Episode 2 is 420 blaze it.
You just put 420 blazing fire.
And it burn, burn, burn.
So it sounds bad, but I was on a structure fire, which is just burning building.
Yeah.
And it was towards the ass end of the fire, so we're just like basically hitting hot spots.
Yeah.
And we're having a cigarette break, and nobody had a lighter, so went up to a piece of burning insulation, and like I was like trying to light it, and people were like, you know, like there's a lighter in the fire truck, and I was like, I'm gonna get cancer, might as well just speed it up.
Yikes.
Yo!
Yeah.
Episode 2. Gosh. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
420 blaze it.
Just 420. 420.
Blazing it.
Blazing Inferno. Oh shit, you have to leave soon, don't you?
Yep.
Will you stay for dinner?
Nope. I don't want to impose.
Is this the last episode?
Probably. Probably hang out next week.
You say that now.
I
Mr.
do-
Frosted Flakes.
I do say that now. At least I'm frosted.
Alright. Next episode will be in a week. If I ever publish these, which these I will for sure.
The haha.
No, the
Blazing,
ones
blazing.
the ones we did today. I'll work on doing it tonight.
Nice.
Noise.
Noise.
You got any good words to say to the fine people? I love you. I also love you. But I love you more. No, I love you more. I'm gonna break into your house. I'm gonna kill your dog if you don't love me. I'm gonna love you so hard, I'm gonna keep you in my basement that I don't have. I officially have no words to counter that. My love is supreme. It puts lotion in the basket. I am the lotion. I have the basket. We might have to end the video because we don't make it too adult. Put the lotion in the basket. Puts the lotion on the skin unless it gets the hose again. Sean, why are you taking off your shirt? Why are you taking off your pants? Sean, what are you doing? Put your fire hose away, dude. There's children up in here.
I'm just trying to put out the fire, dude.
Put out the fire that's burning in my heart.
Sure.
That's
what we'll call it.
Put the lotion in the fucking basket. Bye.